Back. I'm here, back in Ontario, Canada, on a farm where I grew up, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to just share with you why I've been away for a while and detached, and at the same time share with you this unique stone wall that is centuries old, created in the 1800s. I'm on my parents' farm, and essentially I detached from creating any sort of video updates or what it is I do and talking to you people, basically because I wanted to enjoy my last week in Hot Springs and spend a lot of time with myself to make sure I was following my intuition and not my mind. So I'm back here in Ontario, and when I first got back, what I noticed was in Toronto, the energy was very strong here. And it occurred to me that after being in the Bible Belt for over 2 months, the Bible Belt is an area of the States, not sure of the exact geographical area, but it also intertwines with the redneck area. And the redneck area are very, very interesting people. And I'm not being tactful when I say that. I actually mean I really enjoy people from all walks of life, and it's always unique to get a different taste of how people were brought up and their beliefs. And you know, the longer I live, the more I get to know people and meet different walks of life. I start to realize just, oop, that was a gunshot and I'm wearing a brown coat. It's hunting season here. So I'm in this forest in the back. Those gunshots are far off. But it's good that I'm making a video, that way the hunters will be able to hear me. Ooh, look at that tree. And okay, so when I got back to Toronto, the energy was very unique, and it occurred to me that coming from a very Caucasian environment for the last, we'll say, 3 months, and stepping into an environment that was straight across the board, you have every walk of life, you have it's a very multicultural city. Sometimes it's hard to find out where to look on this camera because I like to look at the center, but the camera is actually right here, so I need to look off. Anyways, went to all my favorite markets, and I have a tip for you people. This is a bit of a story. So I go to all my favorite markets when I get back to Toronto, and when I make it to my favorite market, I went there last. I always, when I enter any produce department, I like to go in and establish what is the best deal. What do I want to buy? What do I want to eat? The electrical life value, the power, the ripeness, the quality of the fruit. I want to get the best product, for I'll be eating it, and I want to enjoy my food, because especially in these colder climates, or anywhere really, when you're in a place where, or if you're eating fruit in our case, that isn't going to give you satisfaction, you're going to look for other things to give you satisfaction. And in a lot of the cases, we'll turn to another food source altogether. Sometimes that'll be a carb, sometimes it'll be meat, sugar. We'll go back to our old habits of eating. And you definitely don't want to be doing that. I mean, part of the reason we go back to our old eating habits is because we are, old detox and old memories, cellular memories are coming up. 100 trillion cells in our bodies, some of them months old with memories of their own. And when you detox, they're leaving your body, and at the same time, they're coming back into your reality. And that can be an occurrence when you detox. Okay. So we understand that to eat fruit, we have to know how to choose the fruit. That takes time, technique, and understanding fruit is a living entity as we are, with a life force. So I go into this market and I walk around and I see it's persimmon season. I have to make sure to pronunciate that simon, not persimmon. And I noticed there's 4 different varieties of persimmons. So I went in and I picked up one of each. I picked up an organic, I picked up a conventional, and there was 2 other forms of conventional. One which you're supposed to be eating crispy, like an apple, and actually I didn't even get that one because it didn't sound up my alley. It sounded like, you know, a gimmick to me. So I buy these persimmons, and I go outside, and the cashier before I left said to me that the first time she ate a persimmon, she ate so many of them she got sick, like her belly hurt. And I thought that was, well, I thought it was cute, and also simultaneously I enjoyed the fact that she was willing to share, because normally when you get a cashier, 50% of the time they got that dead look in their eye like they're a zombie, and they don't have, or maybe they're just in deep meditation. I don't know. That's not what this story's about. So I eat the persimmons, and I realize that the best one is the organic, of course. And excuse me for my... Don't excuse me at all. So I go back into the store, I go up, and I notice there's 50 organic persimmons that are turning rotten. But as we all know, my friends, persimmons are meant to be eaten right before they turn, for the worst. There's this golden window of probably a week and a half or 2 weeks where the persimmons are just like butterscotch. You know, there's no dessert I could compare to a persimmon pudding. Straight up persimmons, not mixed with anything. So to carry on with the story, I go to the produce department manager and I say, listen, sir, I will buy those persimmons, all of them, if you give me a deal. And he ended up giving me 4 for $1 organic persimmons. I got 50 persimmons for around $13, or, $12. And that's what I've been eating for the last couple days. And now that I'm out of those, I'll be eating papayas, because they're decent right now. They're in abundance wherever I go, and there's shotgun shots going off. I really should have worn a reflective jacket. Also, this is on a more business marketing side note. This is another reason why I was kind of away from the Matthew Mellor channel, and that is because Matthew Mellor channel is not going to be in existence anymore, because I have a domain name that is under construction. It's called detoxcleanse.org, and you'll be able to visit that channel and get more information and more, you'll be able to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You'll be able to, it's all the social networking stuff, just so I can get this message out there and really start helping people on a level that's wider, more global, international. Okay, so I'm here for 10 more days in Ontario in the cold. Can you see my breath? No? And we're at 8 minutes and a half, so I'm in Ontario, and I'll be going to California in 10 days, staying there for a month, doing an orange juice fast. And then after New Year's, I'll be headed somewhere in Asia or somewhere tropical. That's been my intention for a year now, is to go to the tropics. Grip it and rip it. Just, get out there and make it happen. Walk the walk, not just talk the talk. Everything is in its right place. Everything is in alignment. I have daily affirmations that let me know that patience it's imperative. Also persistence, and understanding also that when you have too much patience, that means you're being a procrastinator. And I'm not a procrastinator. I can be a procrastinator by nature, so that's an area I definitely like to work on. Now, I'm going to leave you on that note. This is Matthew, and I'll keep you up to date when the YouTube channel changes to Detox Cleanse. And once that's up, I'll be on this channel until the website is up, and that'll be detoxcleanse.org. That'll be my new company name. And I'll be taking that on by the end of next month. And I hope you all follow me when I head there too. and we can find out and travel together, and you can see where I'm at. So thanks for tuning in and catching up with where I'm at, and take care of your bodies. Bye bye.